We'll move on to the 23rd, where things are starting to dry out, but aren't quite there yet. And 441 describes the day, beginning with Pilot Officer Hill, led for RCAF R Depot at Warrington, posted not eligible, sick with air trouble. Flight Lieutenant Draper was also sent to England with an undiagnosed leg soreness. 442 has a longer description for us. Cloudy, still muddy, church service at 1500 hours attended by a better representation of both squadron and echelon personnel than for some months. In the afternoon, there was a run on the showers and more cleaning of boots than has been seen for a long time. The workers were busy peeling onions and scraping new potatoes in preparation for the squadron's first party on French soil. At 21:20 hours, the OC and two flight commanders each drove up in a jeep with 4 English nurses from 77th General Hospital at Riviere. This is starting to read like something out of Catch-22. Rations have been pulled, both liquor and boxes from home, and as appetizers with the beer, wine, and liquor, there were Canadian biscuits spread with cheese sandwich bread garnished by olives and mustard. The main course was steak, onions, potatoes, bread, and margarine, followed by cookies, salted nuts, and coffee. The sing-song was led by Flying Officer McDuff and his guitar, and the guests provided some solo numbers. The impression made by the steaks, the first the girls had tasted in France, was marred by a few squadron officers who couldn't hold their liquor. And then over to 443, it's actually kind of hard to top that, but they give it a shot here. Low, 10-10's cloud, visibility poor and hazy. Squadron personnel gathered with the rest of the wing at 15:20 hours to listen to a few words by the Prime Minister, Winston Churchill, who was visiting airfields in the beachhead today. Squadron engaged in beach patrols during the afternoon and evening, 4 aircraft every hour. So the airfield at B2 is looking like it's in better shape than the others. Now the description of the patrols up in sections of 4. Patrol day for squadron with sections of 4 taking off in succession. Patrols uneventful. Weather was poor. 10-10's cloud at 3,000 feet. Hazy with poor visibility extending 4 miles. And clearing over Le Havre. Cloud breaking, but visibility still very poor on the last patrol. And no activity on that day whatsoever. Down at 22:35. Now I mentioned the visit by the Prime Minister, and I have some photos here. And this is actually from the 127 wing record. And he would have been flown around on this day by Air Vice Marshal Broadhurst in his captured Storch German aircraft. It was painted yellow by all accounts with obviously invasion stripes to keep it from being shot at. And we see the arrival here and the reception by personnel. And I tried to clean these photos up a little bit in Photoshop after the fact. I'm just going to stick with the scan that I have here in PDF. I really couldn't get any kind of an improvement out of this. But coming down to the next page, we can see more receptions and meet and greets. Johnny Johnson in the bottom right, introducing and being introduced. And then 3 cheers given to the Prime Minister up at the top right. And then, of significance, we have some photos, more photos from this day showing B2 airfield, including at the bottom center, the mud that is still present today on the 23rd. So I'm going to wrap things up here for the day and move on to the 24th, where things, I believe, are going to clear up a little bit for us. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time.